What is the most entertaining football league in Europe? Not the best league, not the one with the biggest stars or the biggest TV deals, but the one that's actually the most fun to follow week in, week out. To try and answer that, I looked at data from the last 5 full seasons across Europe's top 25 leagues based on the UEFA coefficient rankings. I focused on only top flights because lower divisions naturally have more turnover and variety due to promotions, which would skew the results. Instead, I wanted to measure how open, competitive and unpredictable each league really is. So here's what went into it. First, how many different clubs won the league over 5 seasons? More winners usually means less dominance and more genuine title races. Second, how many different clubs finished in the top 5? This gives a better picture of whether the same small group controls the league every year or whether new challengers regularly break through. Third, survival rate of promoted teams. If clubs come up and instantly go back down every season, the league becomes static and predictable. Higher survival rates suggest a healthier, more dynamic competition. Then there's average goals per game. Pretty simple, more goals usually means more excitement. And finally, the average points gap between first and second and first and third. Smaller gaps mean tighter title races and fewer runaway champions. All of this was combined into an overall ranking with slightly more weight given to top 5 variety and goals scored, since those tend to make leagues more entertaining to follow. So based purely on the numbers, here are the top 10 most entertaining top flight leagues in Europe, starting at number 10. Number 10, Turkey. Over the last 5 seasons, the Turkish Süper Lig has been defined by a return to historical dominance and record-breaking performances. Galatasaray has emerged as the league's powerhouse, securing a historic 3 titles from 2022 to 2025, bringing their total championship count to a record 25. This period also saw Trabzonspor break a 38-year drought to claim the title in 2021 to 2022, whilst Besiktas secured the 2020 to 2021 trophy in one of the tightest finishes in history, winning on goal difference over Galatasaray. The 2023-24 season was particularly remarkable, as Galatasaray set a new league record with 102 points, narrowly beating out a Fenerbahce side that finished second despite amassing an incredible 99 points. The Turkish Super League is chaos in the best possible way. 3 unique winners out of 5 seasons and a strong 12 unique top 5 teams. The survival rate is a respectable 66.7%, and the league saw an average of 2.33 goals per game. The average points difference between first and second is 6 points, and average between first and third is 14.2. A decent amount of goals, huge fan bases, intense atmospheres, and constant pressure on big clubs. While titles often rotate between a few giants, the league rarely feels settled until late in the season. Promoted teams also tend to survive more than you might think, which helps keep things fresh. Add in volatile title races and emotional swings, and Turkey just squeezes into the top 10. Number 9, Norway. Over the last 5 seasons, Norway's elite Syrian has undergone a seismic shift in power, primarily driven by the rise of Bodo Glimt, based north of the Arctic Circle. Glimt shattered records by winning 4 titles between 2020 and 2024, including a 2020 campaign where they set all-time league records for most points, 81, and most goals scored, 103. While Molde managed to interrupt this streak by clinching the trophy in 2022, the 2025 season provided a fresh narrative as Viking FK secured their first title in over 3 decades. This era has also been marked by the struggles of the country's most successful club, Rosenborg, which has failed to win a league title since 2018, signalling a move towards a more competitive and unpredictable landscape in Norwegian football. Norway might not get much attention internationally, but the Eliteserien is quietly very competitive. 3 unique winners and 10 unique top 5 teams, a 63.33% survival rate, and most impressively 3.08 goals per game. A 10.4 point gap between first and second, but a 13.6 point gap between first and third, saw Norway come in at number 9. Number 8, Netherlands. This might surprise some people. The Eredivisie has a reputation for Ajax dominance, but when you zoom out over 5 seasons, things look often more open than expected. Multiple clubs rotate through the top 5, goals per game are among the highest in Europe, and the title races are often closer than the stereotype suggests. In the last 5 seasons, the Dutch Eredivisie has transitioned from the dominance of Erik ten Hag's Ajax to a period of high-octane offensive football led by PSV. Under manager Peter Bos, PSV achieved a historic 2023-24 campaign, securing their 25th title with a staggering 91 points and 111 goals scored, nearly matching the league's all-time records. While Ajax dominated the start of the decade with back-to-back titles in 2021 and 2022, they recently experienced a significant dip, finishing as low as 5th in 2024. Meanwhile, Feyenoord interrupted the duopoly in 2022-2023 by winning their first title in 6 years under Arne Slot. By the 2024-25 season, the league's growing strength saw it climb to 6th in the UEFA rankings, briefly overtaking France's Ligue 1, largely due to the consistent European performances of the Big Three and the tactical emergences of clubs like AZ Alkmaar and FC Twente. 3 unique winners, 7 unique top 5 clubs, a survival rate of 86.67 and 3.3 goals per game, along with a 6-point first to second gap and a 15-point first to third gap, helped get the Netherlands into number 8. Number 7, Russia. Based purely on historical data, Russia ranks highly for competitiveness. 2 unique winners and 10 unique top 5 clubs, a survival rate of 66.67% and 2.7 goals per game. A 6.2 point gap between first and second and a 9.2 gap between first and third pushed Russia into 7th. The Russian Premier League has been characterised by a prolonged period of dominance by Zenit St. Petersburg, followed by a historic shift in the 2024-25 season. Zenit captured 6 consecutive titles from 2019 to 2024, a streak that saw them equal Spartak Moscow's record for the most championships in league history. However, the 2024-25 season saw a momentum upset as FC Krasnodar clinched their first ever league title, ending Zenit's half-decade reign. This era has also been defined by Russia's exclusion from UEFA and FIFA competitions since 2022, which has isolated the league from European tournaments and led to a shift in the player market, with clubs increasingly relying on domestic talent and South American imports such as the former Zenit star Malcolm and recent standout Matteo Cassiera. Number 6, Austria. Austria's position here might raise a few eyebrows because of Red Bull Salzburg, but again, the data tells a broader story. In the last 5 seasons, the Austrian Bundesliga has experienced a historic changing of the guard, marking the end of one of the most one-sided eras in European football. After winning 10 consecutive league titles from 2014 to 2023, Red Bull Salzburg's absolute monopoly has finally been broken by Sturm Graz. Under the guidance of Christian Alzer, Sturm Graz achieved a monumental double in the 2023-2024 season, clinching both the league and the cup. They further solidified their status as a new force in Austria by successfully defending their title in the 24-25 season. While Salzburg remained a financial powerhouse and a talent factory, producing stars like Adeyemi and Sesko during this window, the league has become significantly more competitive, with historic clubs like Rapid Vienna and Austria Vienna fighting to reclaim their former glory amidst a more balanced title race. Behind Salzburg, the fight for European places has usually been tight, with lots of turnover in the top 5. Goals are high, promoted teams don't automatically sink, and matches tend to be open and attacking. In the last 5 seasons, 2 unique champions and 8 unique top 5 clubs made the Austrian Bundesliga look less exciting, but a 100% survival rate along with a huge 3.23 goals per game really got them into the top 6. The average gap between first and second was 8.2 points, and 13 points on average separated first and third. Even with a dominant champion, the league as a whole remains entertaining. Number 5, Portugal. Portugal strikes a really nice balance. 3 unique champions and 12 unique top 5 clubs, along with a 73.33% survival rate, 2.6 goals per game, a close 5-point gap between first and second, and a 12.8 point gap between first and third meant Portugal snuck into 5th place. While the big 3 still exist, the title race is often competitive deep into the season, and the points gap between first, second and third are smaller than in many elite leagues. In the last 5 seasons, the Portuguese Primeira League has seen Sporting CP rise as the dominant force, disrupting the long-standing duopoly of Porto and Benfica. Under manager Ruben Amorim, Sporting captured 3 titles in this 5-year window, 2021, 2024 and 2025, notably securing their first back-to-back championship in over 70 years. While FC Porto in 2022 and Benfica in 2023 each added a trophy to their cabinets, the era has been defined by individual brilliance, particularly from former Sporting Swedish striker Viktor Gyökeres, who shattered scoring records with a staggering 39 goals in the 24-25 season. Number 4, Poland. Poland is one of the most underrated leagues in Europe. Over 5 seasons, it shows excellent variety at both the top and in the top 5. Titles change hands, promoted teams survive, and the league doesn't settle into predictable patterns. The Polish Ekstraklasa has evolved into one of Europe's most unpredictable leagues, characterised by a rapid succession of first-time champions and a shifting power balance. The early 2020s were marked by the dominance of Legia Warsaw, but recent years have seen a massive breakthrough for provincial clubs. 2 clubs both secured their first top-flight titles in 2023 and 2024, signalling an end to the traditional Big 5. However, the 2024 season saw a return to familiarity as Lech Poznan reclaimed the throne, winning their 9th title on the final match day. An impressive 4 unique champions over the last 5 seasons, 9 unique top 5 clubs, a 53.3% survival rate, 2.6 goals per game, and a gap of just 4 points between first and second, and 9.6 points between first and third, helped Poland clinch 4th place. It might lack star power, but from an entertainment and unpredictability perspective, Polish top flight, scores very highly. Number 3, Sweden. Sweden consistently delivers drama. 3 unique champions, 9 unique top 5 clubs, a 76.67% survival rate, 2.76 goals per game, a 5.4 point gap between first and second, and a 7.8 point gap between first and third meant Sweden consistently scored highly across all metrics, securing third place. The Allsvenskan has strong parity, high survival rates for promoted clubs, and regular turnover in the European qualification spots. No club truly dominates for long, and title races often go down to the final weeks. It's competitive, open, and unpredictable. 3 things that make a league genuinely fun to follow. In the last 5 seasons, the Swedish Allsvenskan has been defined by the consistent excellence of Malmö, though the 2025 season delivered one of the greatest shocks in the league's 100-year history. Malmö secured 3 titles between 2021 and 2024, cementing their status as Sweden's most successful club with 27 league victories. However, the 2025 campaign saw small town side Mjällby AIF clinch their first ever top flight championship, finishing with a record-breaking 75 points and losing only once all season. Number 2, Romania. Romania might be the biggest surprise on this list. Its top flight saw 3 unique champions, 10 unique top 5 clubs, an 83.33% survival rate, 2.37 goals per game, a 5.4 point gap between first and second, and a 10.2 point gap between first and third. Multiple champions, frequent changes in the top 5, tight points gaps, and decent goal numbers all push it right to the top. The league feels volatile in a good way. No season ever looks decided early. In the last 5 seasons, the Romanian Superliga has witnessed a massive power shift in the capital after CFR Cluj dominated in the early 2020s with a 5-year title streak. FCSB, historically Steaua Bucharest, finally broke their drought to become the league's dominant force, winning back-to-back titles in 2024 and 2025. This era has also been marked by the romantic rise of Farul Constanta, led by Romanian legend Georgi Hagi, who won a historic title in 2023 with a squad largely built from his own youth academy. Before we reveal the winner, let's look at some of the winners of the individual categories. The most unique winners was Poland, with 4 unique winners over the last 5 seasons. Most unique top 5 was Turkey with 12. Top survival rate was Austria with 100%. Top goals per game was Austria with 3.23, closely followed by Germany with 3.13. Smallest gap between first and second was Denmark with 2 points. Smallest gap between first and third was Sweden with 7.8 points. And finally, number 1, Denmark. 3 unique winners, 9 unique top 5s, 72.9% survival rate, 2.84 goals per game, 2 points between first and second, 9.8 points between first and third. In the last 5 seasons, the Danish Superliga has been defined by a fierce 3-way rivalry between FC Copenhagen, FC Midtjylland and Brøndby. FC Copenhagen claimed their status as Denmark's premier club by winning the 24-25 title, marking their 16th championship and surpassing all others in the modern era. This followed a 23-24 season where Midtjylland snatched the trophy on the final day. The league remains a high-scoring developmental goldmine, with Patrick Mortensen of AGF finishing as the top scorer of the 24-25 season with 20 goals. Across 5 seasons, the Danish Superliga stands out for balance, competitiveness and variety, multiple title winners, strong top 5 rotation, good survival rates for promoted teams and consistently close races at the top. It manages to combine structure with unpredictability, and that's rare. It might not have the biggest stars or global attention, but by the numbers, Denmark has been the most entertaining top-flight league in Europe. So that's the list. It isn't about prestige, money or reputation, it's about how open, competitive and exciting the leagues actually are over time. If you value unpredictability, goals and real title races, the most entertaining football in Europe might not be where you expect it to be. And what did you think? Let us know in the comments and tell us if you think another league is more entertaining. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe.